Well, unfortunately, there's my 4-horse down on the track there, and there's the jockey. He got thrown at the finish coming up, so unfortunately that horse is going to be put down, that quarter horse. And, well, Jen, this is horse racing. Latest in fashion for racing day. Give a twirl there, Missy, Jenn. There you go. All right, looking good, girl. Got your new dress on today.
Yeah.
Looking sharp. Come on out into the sunlight here. There we go. You look like you're styling and profiling. Give us another twirl today. Missy Jenn's ready for her day at the races.
Look who's there. It's Nicki Minaj's twin sister, Rosie or Kelly. The new definition of sexy. Woo!
And very good afternoon to all of you. And well, Missy Jenn, we're going to be breaking new ground today for you. The first time you've ever been to a horse racetrack, and we're going over to the Sonoma County Fair today. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Got your money?
Got me money.
Got your money. You're going to be all set. We're dressed up to the nines today. I even got my coach bag out today for the festivities here. Complete with my little wallet purse inside, and I'm kind of excited, guys. Well, it's probably been, I don't know, I've been to a couple off-track betting things, and last time I was at live horse racing was probably, I want to say, Pimlico Race Course in 1986. Is that 30 years ago? That's some scary stuff out there. Of course, I was raised in Baltimore in the shadow of thoroughbred racing and Triple Crown racing with Pimlico Racetrack, one of the old and storied names of racetracks in America, one of the grand old names like Pimlico and Churchill Downs and Belmont, and it's kind of an equivalent of Fenway Park and the old Yankee Stadium. They're icons of Americana. And Pimlico Racetrack was just that, with some of the most famous races of all time. The big 1938 super match between War Admiral and Seabiscuit. It was hosted some incredible races over the years, and most notably the center jewel of the Triple Crown. But you know, it was there was a time for everything, and you moved on in life. And horse racing is a very, very hard game to beat. Statistically, if you go in and you bet the favorites, you're going to lose most of the time, because it's more than just that. And when you go to a county fair like we're going to, you're at the lowest common denominator of pari-mutuel racing, or racing that you can bet on in the United States, bar none. Okay, so that's the reality of it, because they'll stick Arabians out there, they'll stick quarter horses, they'll stick three-legged horse races out there. They'll put anything out there that they can put out there to fill up that race card. And well, you know, a lot of shenanigans go on too back in the stables and stuff. The trainers get together and kind of decide whose turn is it today to get a little bit of a feed money for the horses and a little bit of a purse. And the jockeys, they're not above bullshit either. They'll be out there with their little electric shockers on the horses, and their tacks and their whips and all kinds of crazy ass stuff that they'll do to try to get an edge on other people. It's all part and parcel of the county fair racing circuit. Well, the county fair is now over, but they're having what's called a bonus week here for racing, and I've never been to the Sonoma County races before live. I've been to the off-track betting facility, and I think they do race on the turf, which is the grass here. And of course, most of Pimlico was always on the dirt track, the mile and 1/16 track. So this is like a half-mile track here, I believe. So we're talking about small-time racing. Now, it could be pretty crowded today because it's only 3 days of racing, 3 bonus days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll have a good time. We'll get over there. I'll tell you some of my theories about horse racing and some of the things I learned, but just recognize you're going for fun. If you ever think you're going to make a living at it, if you're not Andy Byer of the Washington Post, you don't really have a great chance of doing that, or unless you can pick up a pick six or a few triples and or some real long shot exactas and things like that. So all right, guys, well, we will see you over at the Okay, so we're all set. We've got our 2 programs. We've got our 2 daily racing form, and don't say Rosie's cheap. We got 2 premium seats up there on it. So I wanted to make Missy Jenn's first experience all the way first class. I'll just tell you guys, growing up, I was always in the grandstands. I was never in the clubhouse or anything like that. So you got the people over here studying their form and getting ready for the races. It's really difficult, this fair racing, but we'll go upstairs and we'll talk about it, okay? So we're up on the grandstand level. I'm not going to get drunk today. Don't worry, guys. And we're supposed to have seats 3 and 4. We're going to be right up on the rail here. Okay. I think this is where we're supposed to be. Is this it right here? 3 and 4? We have 3 and 4? You have the tickets? Seats 3 and 4. Hello.
Where are you sitting?
Yeah, 3 and 4. The wheelchair area.
Oh, yeah, you're down here.
Okay. She said by the finish line.
You down there on the table.
Oh, okay, great. I'm falling out of my dress here. I have a feeling this dress is going to explode today. What do you think, Missy, Jenn?
Everybody forgets about it.
All right, race number 1 in 54 minutes till post time. Wine Country Racing. Boy, we got right by the TV guys right here. Okay. That's great. With or without the mop?
One chair for you.
Okay, thank you.
And that's the finish line where the mirror is.
Okay, great.
So here's your tickets back that I took.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Very exciting. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Here, Jen, our souvenirs for racing.
We gotta take these.
Okay. Looks like we got 6 horses going in the first race. 12 to 1, 7 to 1, 3 to 1, 2 to 5. We obviously got a favorite, 99 to 1, and well, no, we got a 1 and 5. We already got the big money, 194 in the win pool. If you look out there and look at that, so. All right, well, let's sit down and talk racing theory now. There's a couple different theories about racing. Number 1 is speed. A lot of people believe if you can get out of the gate very quickly, then you avoid a lot of the banging and a lot of jostling that happens at the gate. That's where a lot of horses stumble and fumble and rumble, because when the gate opens, they might be backing up at that minute, and then the gate opens and they fumble. But imagine if you have a horse that gets out really fast, you avoid all that jostling and bumping. So some people bet speed to go out there, and you get as close to the rail as you possibly can, And if you can stay on that rail, you have the shortest theoretical trip, because if you're wide going around, your race can be 10 to 15% longer because you're running a much bigger oval around the track. And believe me, by the time you get through the far stretch and coming into the home turn here, you can start to get winded and you see horses start to fall back, okay? And the reality is that the longer the race, the less you bet speed, and the more you bet that horse that comes from behind and catches. Not so much that he's going faster. It appears that that horse is going faster, but it's actually the other horse is slowing down, and that horse has the stamina to roar through and go. So that's the other theory. So depending on the race today, the other thing is form. Is a horse getting better with each race, or is it just a dog that can never win a race and it's just a filler in a race? I'd like to bet horses. I don't necessarily bet the favorite. There's a favorite in the first race that's a 1 to 5 shot. In other words, like if you bet $2, what are you going to get? 20, 40, 60 cents back, something like that. It's like people think it's a sure money. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the real money is trying to find that horse that's maybe coming into form and reaching for a horse that could upset and win today. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm looking at the win pools, and I'll show you a minute out here, and it kind of gives an idea where the money's being bet. So, okay, so I want to find what's called a good odds bet, something that could surprise and upset, because all the money in the upset pool, all the money in the one they weren't expecting to win can really add up to some serious coins split amongst the few people that bet on that. So that's why the odds are better there. So do you bet speed, Missy Jenn? Do you bet to come off the pace from behind? Do you bet rounding into form? The last thing is to talk about is class, but we really don't have class here at the fairgrounds because everything is kind of low class here. So you're not having a horse that came out of a really great racetrack and dropping in here just to pick up a cheap purse. These are all cheap horses, so it's you really have to try to find that horse that's rounding into form. I think that's really the key. Okay, so let's take a look out here, and like I said, you can see the totals so far, and the win pool has $332. The place pool 68, and the show pool 326. That's what I call the chicken bettors. The one is that bet the horse comes in third. If he comes in better than third, of course they're going to win a little more money. But I like to bet to win, and if you don't, you can bet to show. If the one you bet comes in second, you'll win. If you take a place bet. If you take a show bet, if it comes in third, you'll win, but you'll also win if he comes in first or second. You'll also win. So some people like that, but I like to be bold and try to pick winners, because that's going to give the biggest payoff theoretically. But I think Missy Jenn's a little more conservative in her game, though. So she might want to pick a horse that at least makes it into third place. So she's not making a big return, but she's making a little bit of incremental money with each race. So I know my Missy Jenn.
Well, I gotta understand it.
Okay.
You see that board over there?
Yeah, you look at that board and you look at that total. Do you see that total line? That first one win is all the money that's been bet so far. The few people that are here, that's how much has been bet on the horses to win. The number 2 is the place. How much money here has been bet on the horses to come in second, and how much has been bet on to come in third, the show bet. Okay? And then across the top, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the horse's odds to win. Like you see the number 1 horse, you see a 13 next to it. That means it's a 13 to 1 shot to win. If it does win by some miracle, for every $2 you put back, you're going to get $26 back plus your original $2 bet. So $2 could get $28 back. It's going to be 13 to 1, and so on down the line. So 7 to 2, you're going to get almost 4 to 1 for your money back if it wins. But then you see that 99 to 1, and if that little bastard comes in and wins, you're going to get almost $200 back on a $2.
That's what I wanted to.
$2 bet, okay? Just a little, well, you'll get better. And then we have the doubles, the daily doubles, and they get lists of scratches in the races too, the horses that aren't going to be racing today because maybe they came up lame. You can see this this track has an outside, it's almost a mile track, so it's a good sized track for a fair. And then it has the inner turf track you can see inside where they run on the grass there. So they're usually going to be starting, they might start over here for short sprints out of that gate and just come around one time. The finish line is right here. On the long races, they might start here and go all the way around and come around the back stretch. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to take some time now. I got 46 minutes to the first race, and we're going to look it over. You can see some of the people down here, the directors, they have reserved boxes all the time for racing stuff. So that ain't us, but we're close to it. Right? We have our own box. All right, guys, let's get down to brass tacks and see the way this first race shapes up. Woo! Racing with Missy Jenn. I was telling Missy Jenn and you guys, they'll race anything out here, and this first race is for mules. And one of them's like 15 or 16. Fuck me, I never bet on a mule race in my life. I mean, geez, we got to have our heads examined for being out here, but we're having fun, guys. This ain't, this is the fair circuit. So we're looking at this first race and kind of sizing it up here. And Missy Jenn's gonna dip her feet in the water, and she's gonna go with Stu Ball here. And Stu Ball is a pretty good warrior here. And yeah, she's going to bet him to place or come in second on the first race, which means if he comes in second or first, she's going to be cashing a ticket today. I think I'm going to be a little more adventurous here, so get back to you.
Santa Rosa. Here is a check of the program changes as we present 8 races with the first post of 3:15.
You have to fix your program.
The track is fast. Race 1 for the mules opens the 50-cent early pick 4 and is all clear.
Fun. I tell you, girlfriend, we got some big titties. All right, guys, we're about to make our first bet here. Missy Jenn's going to take the 2-horse. What am I taking, the 4-horse? 2 or 4. I'm taking a little bit longer odds, but the horse is a very young horse, so I'm kind of hoping my little horse will do okay today. Let's step up and make our bet. So you're going to say first race, number 2, $10 to place. All right. It'll be very exciting. And I want the, what did I say? I want the number 3. This is the pari-mutuel clerks here. So. All right.
Do you know what number the horse is?
He's the number 2 horse in the first race. She wants $5 to place for that one.
So $5 to place on number 2? 20?
I'll take 10 to win on number 3 in the first race. There we go. Thank you. All right, there's our bets are in. All right. It's almost time to get a beer. I guess I'll wait a little bit. All right, just to recap that first race, Missy Jenn took Stu Ball. He's a real gamer. He's been rounding into good form. He's got a good trainer. He's got a decent jockey. Yeah, done pretty good. There's the horses coming. The mules, I should say. Give me a quality mule, baby.
Yeah, let it be stupid.
Podesta Brook with the first call to the post on this Friday afternoon. Race
Oh,
one
man.
is a 350-yard mule race.
Look at what happened all of a sudden to the odds. Look at the odds board. All of a sudden, I came into a favor. I'm the number 2 pick now. I came to 2-1 now. You're almost 4-1 now, Stu baby. So all of a sudden, a lot of money's coming in on that on my 3-horse Church on Sunday. So that's why you try to wait as long as you can to bet to get, because most big money comes in at the very end, the last couple minutes still, because they don't want to upset the odds. They want to keep the odds preserved for themselves. So here comes all the lovely mules. All the lovely mules. So I'll go down and get the finish on this one, guys. I'll try to get out there and check it out. That 3-horse looks ready to run. Those ears are perky. That mule, I shouldn't say, I don't know, I'm not used to. This 5-horse looks good too. Ears are all forward, perky. Guys, I'm going to try to give you the rail side view here as they come thundering down the stretch. Missy Jenn up there.
And out wide, I'm a Top Gun is battling for the lead with Stu Ball. It's Stu Ball and I'm a Top Gun putting on a stirring struggle. It's a great battle between them there, right down to the wire. Inside the 14-year-old, I'm a Top Gun. Stu Ball just beat I'm a Top Gun, 5 clear of Church on Sunday.
Good for Missy Jenn. I think she won her opener.
The result is official. Placing's official 2634.
263. So I picked the number 3 and he came in 3rd. Missy Jenn, you bagged Stu Ball, so you made some money. You probably get 25 bucks back, something like that. How do you feel?
Awesome sauce.
That's my girl, breaking her cherry in style. First
The
race.
$1 exacta, 13.10. $1 trifecta.
Guys, you're going to get the thrill of seeing Missy Jenn cash her first ticket here. First bet ever. I'm going to cash a winner. I'm going to do a place bet. I'm going to reach on this second race a little bit. This horse has really had a really bad go of it last race. I'm hoping this jockey can keep this fucker on the track. I don't know what's going on here. Yes, movies.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, it's a little GoPro camera.
How much can you do on it? How long?
With this SD card, about an hour and a half. On here.
That's good.
Yeah. The chick ain't bad either, huh? All right. Come on, mate. What are we doing here? Good luck to you. That was their first race ever.
Yeah, the first race is over. So you
That's
got $9 on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to bet anything now?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet
You get
10.
It's gonna put $10 on
$10 on
number.
You do the math.
Number 5. You give them the number.
5 to win.
As to win.
So $5 or $10?
$10. So I'm gonna give you another one.
Here we go. Missy Jenn's wheeling the big money today. She's parlaying that.
She won 5 or 10?
She wants $10 on it.
Okay, let me give you another 5.
Okay, she's gonna put another 5 on that for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put 20 on number 4 to place, please.
So you got $5 on number 5 2 times. So that's $10.
Okay. Thank
Let me
you.
see the 4. Yeah, 20 on number 4 to place, please.
For $20?
Yes, please. I'll need all the luck I can get on this baby. Thank you. Thank you very much. The happy camper. Well, you doubled your money. #1 in short-term investment counseling there. There we go. I think I got the second longest shot on the board here, but that's what it's all about. Yeah, so far so good. Put 5 down, get 9 back. So now you're up in that to 10 on the second race.
First people's already the winner.
That's kick ass, I'll tell you. Kick ass. Lie, guys. This #4 horse is a pig out here, and I'm just hoping that it's going to wake up a little bit today. Maybe get slapped around a little. Oh boy, Missy, Jenn, you're having fun anyway. Let's see, we got 11 minutes to post time here, so. All right, bring on those quarter horses, baby.
It's all about that hypnotone. When that initially comes by first, you give it that hypnotone.
All right, tough guy. Yeah,
Of #5, you do the math just a minute or two ago.
the veterinarian took a look at Missy Jenn's horse and scratched the bastard for the race. So we got 2 scratches. We got 4 horses running here, so throw a fucking dart, right? Oh shit, you gotta love it. Missy Jenn, what do you think of horse racing so far, huh? You've had that. You've only had 1 race, and already one of your horses was scratched out. One of your horses won, so you had to go back there and re-bet that. So now you got the 1-2 favorite. I got the 3-1, the flying pig, on there. So we'll hope this horse has a little bit of quality today, but the money's certainly on your #2 horse. So
Yeah,
we'll
$10 on win.
all right, there we go. Missy Jenn's on a roll. Well, unfortunately, there's my 4 horse down on the track there, and there's the jockey. He got thrown at the finish coming up, so unfortunately, that horse is going to be put down, that quarter horse. And, well, Jenn, this is horse racing. It happens. It's a very dangerous sport. We got a jockey down, and we've got a horse. Yep. They usually bring out the screen. They want to put some blocking up there so people can't see it. So, yeah, it's an awful thing, you know. So, you know, I'm having a hell of a day. How did you do on that? Did you win that one?
You made the 2nd place.
Okay, made the 2nd. That was better than mine. Didn't make it to the finish line. So, hope the jockey's okay. That was a terrible spill. Okay, well, yeah, this is what happens. They put the screens up, and it's time to euthanize this horse, which is the best thing. That leg is so broken on that horse. That horse will never recover. So it's a very humane thing to do. I hope the jockey...
The result of the Wine Country Derby is now official. Placings officially 6-2-3. Stewards ruling that no other horse or rider was involved in the incident involving...
Oh, good, the jockey. Hey!
The jockey earning a Roscoe getting to his feet.
Hey guys, now you may think that's really disheartening, Rosie, when your horse fucking dies on the track, right? And they got to put it down. It was I feel bad for Missy Jenn. It's an awful thing to see. I've seen horses jump the rail and go into the lake. I've seen riders thrown over the rail. I've seen more stuff than you can shake a stick at, but it's still terrible to see it. But they put the screen up and they do it humanely. So I'm bloodied, but I'm not bound. So we're gonna throttle back a little bit because people seem to be betting chalk here or favorites, and you know there's no money in it when you're here on a 1-5 or 2-5. So I'm reaching a little bit today. I'm reaching. I'm down, what am I down? I'm down about 15 bucks so far. And I'm not happy. Yeah, it's just a bad omen. That shit happens all the time on these tracks. Breakdowns, it's just, they run these horses right down to the nuts. You know, that's it. All right, here we go. They're gonna load them up and we're ready to start the third race. Taking a bit of a flyer on the horse that's never run before, but you never know. The jockey's good, so we'll give it a shot.
And it's down to the way to win and see you later, Alligator. They're locked in battle with a 16th to go. See you later, Alligator on the outside, taking the lead from the way to win. And see you later, Alligator. Beat the way to win by a length and a half. 6 clear from Rolling with Roland. And woulda, coulda, shoulda made the super factor.
Just off. I could have cashed that fucker. Damn. I got 4.
The winner. See you later, Alligator.
All right, guys, we got an inquiry here. Hold your tickets. Still might have a winner. Somebody might be disqualified here. In which case, Rosie will move up into the money.
There is a steward's inquiry into the start of the race. Stewards looking at the actions of the winner. Number 3, See You Later, Alligator. And number 4, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda. Please hold all tickets as there is a steward's inquiry into the start involving numbers 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm number 4 horse there, so if all goes well, I might be moved up to 3rd and be cashing, so I don't know. All right, Missy, Jenn, you said that horse was running like a pig, your horse on that one, huh? Might as well tie those fucking legs together out there. Well, the inquiry's still on. The stewards are looking at the video here to see if they're going to change it, and I don't know. I bet on the horse. This was his very first race, and evidently the winning horse smacked him with the whip or something in the eye. So we'll see. You get all this kind of bullshit out here on these kind of races. We'll see. They're still looking into it. They whipped my horse in the head with that fucking whip, and I'm a winner. So. All right.
To first place.
Awesome.
Number 6, Roland with Bowman, moves from
awesome.
2nd. Number 4.
There we go, guys.
From 4th.
Make Rosie a winner today.
And again, See You Later, Alligator. Number
once
3.
again, Missy, Jenn, and I kind of got a long shot here. We're working on this one, but as I told her, you see it all here on the fair circuit. And always expect the unexpected when it comes to racing. You'll find you'll never see me bet a favorite in a race because, well, you're not going to really make money unless it's a really big classic race. A big allowance race or something like that, where horses run truer to form. So, well, they're approaching the gate, they're loading up, so here we go, 6 furlongs, which is basically, I think, 3/4 of a mile. Now we'll see at the finish line.
6 votes commences quickly off the inside. Westerwild is in search of the lead. Mahoney between this pair is 3rd, followed by Man from Lagos and the hot pink Valentino Bill out wide, 3 lengths from the lead. Monsieur Power back along the inside and O'Brien Matador at the rear. And the field covered by only 3.5 lengths. 6 votes just in front, taken on by Monsieur Power when they reach the half-mile pole. Westerwild sitting out deep as 3rd from Man from Lagos. Monsieur Power 3 lengths off the lead, 5th on the inside, ahead of El Brown.
Come on, baby, hold on to that lead.
3 deep drops out 7th and last. Now 7 lengths off the lead. In fact, Valentino Bill is
come on, baby.
from the back.
Keep wheeling that one horse.
And Mahoney, the new leader, from 6 votes. Westerwild is running a strong race on the outside, moving to 2nd. Then comes Man from Lagos, and a gap of 2.5 lengths, Monsieur Power. 3/16 from home, Mahoney, Man from Lagos, Westerwild, the deepest runner. Westerwild's the new leader. Westerwild has a narrow lead over Man from Lagos. Mahoney drops to 3rd. Westerwild from Lagos with a 16 left to go. It's the 3-year-old Westerwild. Westerwild outruns Man from Lagos and beats him a half length. 6 clear of Mahoney and El Brown Matador.
Well, we didn't do it on that one, baby. Here we go, baby.
And then comes our lucky day past the 8th pole, most notorious, and I indeed having a great struggle. Well clear of Nevada with Itty Goody Goody in fourth. Then comes our lucky day, a 6th from home, and most notorious now gets the better of our indeed, begins to fall clear, and most notorious all the way to win by 2 lengths. I indeed second, Nevada 7 lengths away third, close to fourth, if he's getting good or our lucky day.
There we go. Well, I kind of got with you at the end. I wanted to kind of reach a little bit. We won that.
The two most notorious is the unofficial winner.
A high five. It's a
dude with 6 Nevada.
There we go.
The time 112.8.
I had a really good feeling on it.
All right, awesome.
15.48 registered in.
All right, guys, we'll see what we're going to clear on that. They're racing in the 6th race now on the turf. Jen's got Feisty, I've got Ooga Goo Goo Boo Boo.
Down the outside comes He's in the Style. Betting McCann is a close fourth. About 7 lengths then to Johnny B in company with Montrone. It's Feisty's cause.
Here we go, baby.
To the 3/8 Coal Vale.
Zipping along.
Briscoe, He's in the Style. Betting McCann crossing to the rail. 4 lengths off the lead. A gap of 5 lengths then to Johnny B and 7 more to Montrone to the quarter pole, and Feisty's cause by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Almonte Cristo second, followed by He's in Style, and they're well clear of Betting McCann. Feisty's cause has them strung out. He's clear of coming to the 8th pole by 2 lengths. Almonte Cristo racing erratically in second. He wanted to duck over to the rail. Now he's being straightened up by Crispin, but still Feisty's cause leads him a length and a half. It's Feisty's cause from Almonte Cristo, and Feisty's cause leads every step of the way. 3/4 of a length of the judges from Almonte Cristo. Very close for third between Betting McCann and Johnny D.
I won! Feisty is the winner.
5 skins to win on Feisty.
Yeah.
Justifying his odds-on quote, sent off 45, was never hit.
Awesome.
Final time of 57.09 to the credit of number 2 Feisty's cause, defeating 4 Almonte Cristo, and it's a close photo finish.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Another inquiry. Oh, no. What a mess. Hold all tickets, baby. We could be moving on up. Screaming here, guys, because once again I've won.
This moves number 7, Johnny.
Go cash us up.
Third to second.
So
We
I
both are
won.
cashing.
I won.
Goes from third up to third. Number 16 Stein.
Go cash it up.
And the third place.
I kind of reached for it, boo boo goo boo. Somebody tried to hit boo goo boo boo.
Number 4 Almonte Cristo disqualified from second.
Monte Cristo is disqualified.
At the start.
Na 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 na. Hey hey, goodbye. Don't fuck with my horse. I don't know what happened on that guy. One of these friggin' horses ran into the rail or something up there. Typical fairground racing stuff. I think there's going to be a full-on riot here today. I'll tell you, our horse didn't figure in the didn't figure into it. But you guys know the drill now. Don't throw anything away around here. Hold all tickets. Yeah, a horse slammed into the rail there, so.
4th placing goes to number 5, My Red Flyer.
So the favorite didn't even figure in.
685. Stewards inquiry continuing into the actions in the stretch of number 1 Orchestra.
Man, Missy, Jenn, your first time racing. What did you think today?
It's very interesting and fun.
Had a good time today. We bagged a few winners today. We had a few heartbreaks, but overall it was a great day. I guess I came out about $16 ahead. When you put programs and stuff in, I probably lost a few dollars on racing forms and all that, but well, you can't put a price on Missy Jenn's first experience at the track today. And the first race that she bet, she cashed a winner. How about that? So I think we didn't bet the last race. We bet 7 races. We cashed 3 winners. I was lucky. One of mine was really huge, so it helped cover some of the losses. And cashed 2 other winners today too. So it was a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed being along with us at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds for Wine Country Racing.